Kamala Davy Harris was born on October 20, 1964, in Oakland, California, into a family deeply committed to education, civic responsibility, and social justice. Her mother, Shaimala Gopalan, was an Indian-born breast cancer researcher who moved to the United States to pursue her PhD in endocrinology at the University of California, Berkeley. Her father, Donald Harris, was a Jamaican-born economist and Stanford University professor. Growing up in this culturally diverse and intellectually stimulating environment, Kamala learned from an early age the value of curiosity, education, and public service. Her parents instilled in her the importance of integrity, discipline, and empathy, shaping the foundation of her future career in law and politics. From her earliest childhood years, Kamala displayed a keen interest in learning and exploration. She attended local schools in Oakland, excelling academically while participating in extracurricular activities that developed her leadership skills and confidence. Her parents encouraged her to engage with her community, understand diverse perspectives, and pursue intellectual challenges. These early lessons cultivated her ability to analyze situations critically and act with fairness. During her teenage years, Kamala moved temporarily to Montreal, Canada, where she attended Westmount High School. Living abroad expanded her worldview and taught her adaptability. She immersed herself in academic studies, participated in student government and debate clubs, and volunteered in local community service projects. The experience of navigating a new culture and school system strengthened her independence and resilience, qualities that would later prove essential in her political and legal career. After graduating high school, Kamala enrolled at Howard University in Washington, D.C., one of the most prestigious historically black colleges in the United States. She majored in political science and economics, subjects that gave her insight into government systems, public policy, and societal structures. Howard University not only provided academic training, but also exposed her to African American history, culture, and leadership. She was active in campus organizations, student activism, and mentorship programs, developing communication skills and networks that would support her later career. Graduating from Howard University in 1986, Kamala pursued a law degree at the University of California, Hastings College of the Law. Hastings College honed her analytical, research, and advocacy skills. She focused on civil rights, criminal justice, and public policy, preparing her for a career aimed at addressing social inequalities and promoting justice. Her years at Hastings cultivated her capacity for critical thinking, public speaking, and courtroom strategy. Kamala began her professional career as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California. She prosecuted cases involving domestic violence, child abuse, and sexual assault. These early experiences gave her direct insight into the challenges faced by vulnerable communities and exposed her to systemic issues in the criminal justice system. She earned a reputation for meticulous preparation, fairness, and a strong sense of ethics, establishing the foundation for her rise in public service. In 1998, Kamala joined the San Francisco District Attorney's Office, where she gained experience handling a broader range of criminal cases. She focused not only on enforcement, but also on rehabilitation programs, diversion initiatives for nonviolent offenders, and preventive measures for at-risk youth. Her work emphasized the importance of addressing root causes of crime, promoting social equity, and collaborating with community organizations to implement solutions. By the 2003, Kamala Harris ran for District Attorney of San Francisco and won, becoming the city's first female district attorney. In her role, she implemented innovative programs balancing public safety with social responsibility. She expanded diversion and rehabilitation programs, strengthened support for victims of crime, and introduced initiatives for youth empowerment and community engagement. Her approach emphasized restorative justice, ensuring accountability while offering opportunities for personal growth and rehabilitation for offenders. She also prioritized mentorship and outreach, engaging with students, community organizations, and civic groups. She encouraged young people to pursue education, leadership, and civic engagement, providing guidance and opportunities for underrepresented communities. Her policies reflected a holistic approach to justice, combining law enforcement with education and social support. Her tenure as district attorney gained national recognition for her innovative and reform-minded leadership. She balanced pragmatism with empathy, striving to reduce recidivism, improve public safety, and promote equitable outcomes in the justice system. Kamala's leadership style demonstrated that effective governance could blend accountability with compassion and enforcement with social reform. By the end of her district attorney tenure, Kamala Harris had established a strong foundation for her next step, California Attorney General. Her achievements in this period highlighted her ability to handle complex legal challenges, lead effectively, and maintain integrity and commitment to justice. Her work during these years would serve as a blueprint for her future roles at the state and national level.
In 2010, Kamala Harris ran for Attorney General of California and won, becoming the first woman, first African American, and first South Asian American to hold the office. As Attorney General, she oversaw the state's Department of Justice, managing responsibilities that included criminal prosecutions, civil rights enforcement, consumer protection, and environmental law. Kamala emphasized transparency, accountability, and social reform while balancing progressive ideals with practical governance. During her tenure, Kamala focused on criminal justice reform, advocating alternatives to incarceration, rehabilitation programs, and public safety improvements. She enhanced protections for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, implemented initiatives against human trafficking, and promoted community policing efforts. She also strengthened consumer protection, tackling fraud, corruption, and environmental violations across California. Her work as Attorney General earned her recognition as a pragmatic and innovative leader, committed to fairness, efficiency, and social justice. Kamala continued mentoring young people, speaking at schools and universities, and advocating for women and minority participation in public service. Her career trajectory was becoming a model for aspiring leaders seeking to combine professionalism with civic engagement. In 2016, Kamala Harris ran for the U.S. Senate representing California and won, becoming the second African American woman and first South Asian American to serve in the Senate. She actively participated in key committees, including the Judiciary Committee, the Intelligence Committee, and the Homeland Security Committee, addressing issues ranging from civil rights to national security. Kamala became known for her sharp questioning during hearings and her ability to explain complex legal and political issues clearly. In the Senate, she co-sponsored legislation to expand healthcare access, protect voting rights, combat sexual harassment, and support marginalized communities. She also traveled extensively in California, engaging with constituents, participating in community events, and inspiring young people to pursue public service. Her advocacy for equity, inclusion, and justice reinforced her national profile and leadership credentials. In 2020, Kamala Harris was chosen as the running mate for Joe Biden in the U.S. presidential election. Her nomination was historic. She became the first woman, first African American woman, and first South Asian American on a major party presidential ticket. The Biden-Harris campaign focused on unity, social justice, healthcare reform, climate action, and economic recovery. Kamala brought legal expertise, legislative experience, and national recognition to the ticket. Following the election, Kamala Harris was inaugurated as Vice President of the United States on January 20, 2021. She assumed historic responsibilities and quickly became a prominent voice on domestic and international issues. As Vice President, she has focused on immigration reform, voting rights, climate policy, public health initiatives, and diplomatic relations. She also serves as a key liaison between the White House and Congress, advocating for policy priorities and equitable legislation. Vice President Harris has championed women's rights, racial equity, and community empowerment. She has led initiatives expanding access to education, supporting small businesses, and assisting underserved communities. Internationally, she represents the United States in diplomatic discussions, emphasizing democratic values, human rights, and multilateral cooperation. Throughout her career, Kamala Harris has exemplified resilience, intelligence, and principled leadership. From her childhood in Oakland to her historic vice presidency, she has navigated complex challenges while maintaining a focus on fairness, accountability, and social progress. Her legacy continues to inspire millions, demonstrating how dedication, expertise, and empathy can drive meaningful societal change. Kamala Harris's journey represents both personal achievement and the evolution of American leadership. She embodies multicultural understanding, professional excellence, and a steadfast commitment to public service, shaping the discourse on equity, justice, and civic responsibility in the United States and beyond.